All right, Shalom, Shalom, Yahweh Shema Shai Bashim Karkadash Brakathum. First off, give all praise unto Yahweh Shema Shai Bashim Karkadash Brakatah, the bonus to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, and the women and children who follow. So today I have a lesson, I have a video I want to show you guys about the RFID chip on YouTube here. Let me get to it. And it's just something I seen over last night, I believe. And as you can see, the title says "Inside the RFID stickers from a Chinese cashierless store." So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. So much, I don't know why I did this. I'm here in Yiwu today with Colin Broadcast, who's behind the camera right now. We're checking out some cool markets, and we stumbled across a tutu market, which apparently is an employee-less convenience store, a la what Amazon is doing in the US, but judging how dated this sign is, I think this might predate the Amazon shops. So I wanted to give it a try. So it's a convenience store with no employees. Nobody actually works there. Okay, that's what they're pushing towards here. Okay, they want robots to take a lot of the jobs, so to speak. They're ushering in the check stands. You can just go through a check stand and check out yourself. You don't have to go through the line with a cashier. All right, a lot of this is being implemented and ushered in already. It's just a slower pace here in America. Okay, because as you can see in China, they already got that. And as he said, the way that the sign was worn out a little bit. Matter of fact, let me see if I can have a bearing on the video. But he said that it was going to actually it predated because it was a little bit worn out, so to speak. Kind of lost my train of thought there. Let me play the video. I think, let's see. Please open the door of the QR code. I think we have to scan this QR code to open the door. Can I borrow your phone? Mine's out of batteries. Okay, so let's see. Scan the QR code. That's awesome, and it talks. Okay, so in this situation with the RFID chip, which we know is the mark of the beast, they would scan their hand right there. And matter of fact, let me just get the scripture real quick. This is Revelation 13, starting at verse 15. It says, "And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." Okay, now it's two real key things I want to talk about right here. It says that everybody basically will receive a mark in their right hand or forehead. Now he just entered into the store with flashing his phone. Now if you had an RFID chip in your hand, you would enter in that store flashing your hand. Okay. Or and it also says that no man might buy or sell. What is he going to the store for? To buy and to sell. Okay? I mean, it's not a hard concept to fathom or to realize. Now, oh wow, okay, so everything's got what looks like RFID stickers on them. And so I guess we just choose what we want. Oh, we can buy a Budweiser in here. No age restrictions in China. Actually, I kind of think it's beer o'clock. Do you want a beer?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, okay.
I was just be like, yeah, can you give me one?
Yeah, okay. So
So get 2 Budweisers. Did you want anything else? You wanted some
water for sure, yeah.
Looks like there's an RFID reader here. So we put this stuff here. Oh shit, okay, so it's putting each of these things as I set it down. We have to scan it?
Yeah, so I'll scan it with my wallet. So yeah.
Scan. And then buy?
Yep. Let me input password.
Okay, yeah.
So again, like I was saying, it's just that easy. And they use the phone in this example, but clearly when that market of the beast is ushered in, all you have to do is just scan your hand like that. Put your hand up next to it and it would scan it. And then you'd be good. I don't see how people are, bucking up against this like it's something hard to understand or to be explained. It's very simple. And then, we've always taught and we've always been taught that the RFID chip is the size of a grain of rice. But they're actually making them smaller now as well, which will make it even easier. All right, and we're going to get into that in this video as well.
And the screen now. I'm sure that's saying thank you for your purchase. So yeah, I mean, you could sell anything in here, anything you could put a sticker on. So now, let's see, we go out to the door. Can we get out now? Oh, it automatically opened. That's amazing. That's awesome. So okay, I want to see what's inside these stickers, because these look pretty cool. Alright, so... Wow, look at these. Okay, so this looks like it's printed straight onto the sticker, and then maybe just has like a little RFID chip right in the middle there. I'm going to put these in my wallet, take them back to Shenzhen. I want to look at this under the microscope and see what's really going on here from like an IC perspective, because this is tiny. These must be really cheap to make, because these are very different from like the RFID tags you would see in like smart cards.
Which was why... He said it was very cheap to make, which is why you can put them into, how many ever billion people, 300 million people here in America, So if it's costing little to nothing, then why not do it? If that's the goal, to make them smaller, to make them cheaper, because you can't put something that's costing too much money into everybody, even though you're making the money up. It's still not an effective way to do it. You gotta, make it as cheaply as possible. Count the costs.
For opening doors and that kind of thing. This is really cool. I'm now back in my apartment in Shenzhen, and I brought with me a few tags, and I thought we would take them apart and see how they work. Here's the tag. I'm just gonna peel this open. Wow. Okay. That is the tag right there. So, this is super interesting. This, of course, is an RFID tag. And RFID needs an antenna. So the basic idea is that you have a chip that is powered by the electricity that it gets from radio waves. So it has an antenna that collects electricity, it powers the chip, and then the chip sends out its own radio waves with the energy it's gathered from the antenna on the antenna. It's magic. But usually, RFID tags have actual copper coil wires, and this one appears to be printed with some sort of like silver paint on the actual sticker. But in the middle here is a little black dot, and I think that that is the actual chip. So I want to look at this under the microscope. This little dot right here, that I think is the chip. I don't know if it's very easy to show how big it is. It's quite small. These tweezers are pretty thin, and you can see how big they are next to it. Okay, so there's something underneath there. Get an X-Acto knife. Try and cut out that thing. So it's a little wafer of silicone here. The basic deal is that this is a bare wafer. So it is a bare piece of silicone that has 2 copper pads on it, and then it looks like here.
Okay,
Looks
so
like
I'm just
some
going to
Italian
fast
paint,
forward a little bit
and that just is
to
painted on top.
the last little spot that I want to show.
You gonna try it?
So he's going to his friend's house or his friend's
These
job.
are the two that I have taken
And
apart. Okay.
so what happened was he's basically going to his friend's job for him to break down the RFID chip and give him a little bit more information on it.
That is the chip.
So that's the IC. And have you looked at what the IC is? Have you got any info on the IC?
No info.
Okay, so we could try and read it. But first, if we put it on the tag tester, we can see that the resonant frequency. Okay, so
Resonant frequency, like
7, 8. So it's not NFC. It's really quite weak.
yeah. They weren't on the reader. The reader was like big,
Giving out quite a lot of power to get like a fairly quick transaction.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, and like reliable read as well.
Yeah.
Just wondering if we can add any tags to.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I have one in my pocket.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you can see that's standard NFC, and it's actually tuned a bit high. So nothing.
Nothing. It was showing on here, and then now it's not.
Here's an example of a card I've taken apart in the past.
Similar construction. It's that printed on.
Yeah, but look how different it is to like the makeup of the antenna is completely different. So this one's kind of interesting because
this one's out of a credit card.
Yep, that's out of a credit card, and it's kind of interesting because the IC actually doesn't get bonded to the antenna on this. The IC, you get an IC in like a carrier package.
Yeah.
You just have to place it next to each other, so it's super short range. Wow. So that's out of a lozenge from a Shenzhen Tom.
Oh, which is the subway card here in Shenzhen.
Yeah. So that's got a packaged IC.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's probably got a cap under that blob.
Yeah.
And that should still work on the Metro.
Yeah.
If I wanted to
make your own subway
yeah.
card.
Yeah. This one's out of a paper train ticket from Shenzhen. Yeah, so this is kind of something, like that. Because these are disposable microscopes just to see how it compares to one.
Yeah.
Have you looked at this module or FCC test report?
Okay, this is good.
Surrounded point of sales terminal. Point of sales terminal sounds wrong.
Yeah, that does sound good actually. What did you just find?
Look at this. I've just found Impinge R6 Asset Tracking Tag Logistics System Label CTU.
That sure looks good to me.
Working frequency 860 megahertz to fucking hell.
Way the hell out of the range that we were looking at.
Yeah, okay, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
Can we buy one? We could probably get some samples. Ooh, we've got some clothes.
Bras.
Summer fanny, men's underwear. Ooh, let's check those out. That's the beauty of
This is the danger of Taobao, is that you go in looking for one thing for work, and then all of a sudden you're looking at boxers or bras.
Look how jazzy they are.
They have crowns on them.
Yeah.
So 860 to 960 megahertz. So that thing was total BS before, the 8 megahertz.
Yeah.
Read distance 1 meter. It also made sense that maybe they had a reader in the doorway that could read, like the wall or something was reading, and that was doing like loss prevention, aka.
So what he just said right there is, when I walked in the store, they had to basically chip in with the phone to get in the door. But of course you want to say, well, how can they, stop people from stealing? Well, if he has a chip reader within the walls of the door, and you bypass the check stand, the chip will read that, and it will read that it hasn't been paid for, and it won't allow you to exit the door. But let me just finish up this last little part.
And that's why the antenna design is vastly different.
I feel pretty confident that we found the tag. I think the only remaining question is, can we actually read the data on it? Can we buy some of these chips? I just really want to know what the price, what is the... But also maybe we can make our own. That would be kind of fun. Just get some aluminum foil and an X-Acto knife and a tag reader. It's not a complicated design.
Fucking hell. It's not complicated. Speak to the guy that designed it. Speak to the person that designed the antenna.
Well, I'm sure it was hard to do the first time, but I couldn't cut it out myself.
You can cut it out yourself, yeah. I think you should try. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, these are cheap. 6 cents, so they're not super, super cheap.
I think that you should.
In the grand scheme of things, 6 cents per head is not that bad. Okay? But that's really all I wanted to show, how you can see how society is acquiescing to the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, how they got it prevalent over there in China. It's used in everyday life. You use it in everyday life even as well with your card, with your credit cards and whatnot. And soon, it's going to be put in the people. It's going to be made mandatory. And we all know what that happens when that happens. That's our cue to get up out of here. But with that being said, we give all praise. It's called law until Yahweh by Shem Yao Shai by Shem Karkadash, that bond us to the apostles and elders of GMS. Salute and honor to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, and the women and children who follow. Shalom.